Harmerstown Art Center will bring together the arts, history, and community of Havre de Grace in a centralized location within the heart of the city's vibrant arts district. With me on the program to talk about this exciting project and how you can get involved are Alan Fair, president of Harmerstown Art Center, and Ezra Berger, muralist. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I have had the benefit of talking to you both a little bit before coming on camera here, and I am so excited about this. I mean, the people in Havre de Grace are so lucky, Harford County, and I don't live in Havre de Grace, but I'm going to make sure that I get to the Harmerstown Art Center in Havre de Grace. Tell me, first of all, how did you come up with the name of Harmerstown?
Well, it kind of evolved. Started with Grow Alley, and then as things were going along, we decided that make the whole building, and which would be an art center. And as a board, we decided Harmerstown. And
not Havre de Grace. Why Harmerstown?
Because Havre de Grace was Harmerstown before Havre de Grace.
Okay, and how did it get the name Harmer? Where does that come from?
Well, there was a family that was given the land from England or whoever, and lived there with their family, and then sold part of it off, from what I understand, and eventually it was named Havre de Grace by Lafayette.
Okay, so you're kind of you're the person driving this whole thing, but Ezra, I know that you've worked a lot with Alan on different projects, and it was your murals that kind of helped inspire this whole concept, am I right?
Yeah, Alan wanted to obviously do something with the arts, but he wanted to have the historical theme that went through everything, and we just kind of went around and tried to tell our stories visually, and not try to sugarcoat things, or we wanted to talk about some things that maybe weren't in the history books as much.
Right, and so they become great conversation pieces, right? You're in downtown Havre de Grace, and you see this mural, and it gets you talking. I mean, you've said you've been down there, and you'll hear people's remarks. Like there's a wonderful example of some of the murals right there.
Right.
So where's that located exactly now?
That's off of Market Street, and the closest cross street is Bourbon, and this is Graw Alley. Alan has a future plan to turn this into a family park with gardens, tables, and chairs. It's lit beautifully at night, and it'll be a event space to listen to bands or hang out with your family, or yoga, whatever.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, what a great backdrop, because typically, you know, you're just looking at what, cinder block walls or old, just nothing, right?
Ugly walls.
Yeah.
So that's just one of the projects. Now, is this part of Harmerstown Art Center, or is this a separate project that you've done?
Well, it was the first project before Harmerstown evolved. And so once we got going, and then I've got some other people involved as friends, and became board members, and we wanted a name, and we wanted to be a nonprofit, so we come up the name with Harmerstown, and now we're a 501c3.
Right.
We are a nonprofit. Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about a big building, what, 31,000 square feet?
31,000 square feet.
Okay,
yes.
What's going to be in that building? Tell me a little bit.
Oh, there's going to be art studios. There'll be all kinds of studios. There'll be a wood shop, metal shop, kilts,
Wow.
jewelry. It could be anything to do with art. There'll be
Gallery space, probably up to 25 to 30.
Wow.
There'll be a classroom, several classrooms. There'll be a store where the artists can sell their goods, and people can buy gifts. And there also will be the Havre de Grace Museum.
Oh, wow. So you're really bringing everybody in. It takes a village, right? You're bringing all the different folks in. And then also, I understand there's going to be some apartments then. So it's kind of a mixed-use building as well.
It is. There's 7 apartments that are upstairs, and they're staying.
Yeah.
But everything else will leave when it becomes totally Harmerstown Art Center.
So Ezra, what role are you playing then in the Harmerstown Art Center? Because we know what you did previously with the alley.
I'm kind of there for whatever labor really needs to be done to help the process along. If demolition on the interior of the building I've done, but usually it's just mostly focusing in on the arts and the overall aesthetic of what Alan wants the place to feel like.
Right,
yeah.
right.
So right now we're just mostly trying to turn an old dilapidated alley into a fun, energetic space that people are talking about and excited about. So.
Well, there we're looking at another example, and I see a horse and racing. Can you tell me about that a little bit? What either Ezra or Alan? I know you both can speak to this.
I'll tell you, there's Alan there. These processes just kind of are a collaboration between Alan and I. And as it was happening, I remember compositionally, it was off to the left, and then all of a sudden Alan will come along and say, hey, we had 4 jockeys that were brothers, the Mergler brothers, and it needs to go off here to the right. So the whole time Alan and I are just kind of kicking ideas back and forth, and it's been fun.
And that was Seabiscuit. I know that name.
Well, on the other side is Citation. Now, Seabiscuit was there in '38, so I didn't see that. But I did see Citation actually run on a Monday, and on a Saturday, the Chesapeake Stakes lost to Saggy, the first race he lost.
Oh, my.
Come back. Saggy was a fast, short race, half miler.
Yeah.
Citation was a miler, so it took him a little while to get going. Yeah. But then on Saturday, the Chesapeake Stakes, he just left everybody behind and went from there to win the Triple Crown.
Wow. So again, this is an example of a mural telling a whole history to Harford County that people may not know about, right?
It's a history lesson just being there.
And visually just
Alan's lived that time period, and he it was something very special to him as a young man, and I kind of got to learn it through his, his storytelling and
enthusiasm for it all.
Can't tell you all my stories.
No, we need more than a half, 8 minutes. But we've put up the website, harmerstown.org. I know, Alan, you do a lot. You're sort of a one-man band, but as we said, it kind of takes a village and more to do this. So if people want to get involved, how can they?
They can go to the website and see what we're doing and contact us. Volunteer for different jobs we might have.
Yeah.
And of course, we can always use money. We're in for grants, and hopefully going to get the grants. And the county, we're looking forward to county helping, which I know they will.
Corporate sponsors.
Corporate sponsors, and so that'll move it along quicker, really.
I bet it will. Yeah, because I know you said 2 to 3 years. Worst case scenario, you want this to happen now. So.
I'd like to see it happen in a year.
Okay, there you go. He's up the ante. All right, well, I want to thank you both, and great congratulations and gratitude for all that you're doing for the arts here in Havre de Grace and for Harford County and the region. Thank you so much.
Well, come see us.
Okay, I will. I will. And there's more to come on Kaleidoscope, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Arts advocates, please save the date of Thursday, February 17th to preserve Maryland State Budget Arts funding at Maryland Arts Day. Welcome back to Kaleidoscope. As the government-appointed local arts agency, the Harford County Cultural Arts Board is the premier local resource for arts organizations, for artists, and for you, our county residents. The board's mission is to preserve, enhance, and promote the culture of Harford County, Maryland. The Harford County Cultural Arts Board proudly announces exciting updates to the Arts and Education Grant Program. Grants awarded for activities through June 30th can support 100% of the costs of arts and education programs for in-person and virtual audiences. Whether artists are brought on site for small group learning or large-scale performances, or audiences that travel to Maryland and Washington, D.C.'s museums or arts performances, arts and education grants may be used to support high-quality arts experiences for underserved audiences of any age. Updated program changes now invite applications from government and community-based nonprofits, as well as public and private schools and after-school programs. Go online or contact the Harford County Cultural Arts Board to learn more about this program, designed to provide equitable access to lifelong learning and the arts for our community. And that wraps up today's program. Thank you for watching Kaleidoscope, produced in partnership with the Cultural Arts Board of Harford County and aired exclusively on Harford TV. A reminder to celebrate the season by enjoying and supporting the arts. Treat yourself to one of the many concerts, performances, galas, or exhibits during the holidays. There is truly something for everyone. From all of us here at Kaleidoscope, happy holidays. I'm Carolyn Sotir.